And move on to number 13, Feather River Mill Project Remedial Action Implementation.
Okay, so for some background on this site, so Geosyntec, their staff has a long history with the Feather River Mill site. In 2010, they prepared environmental site assessment. In 2014, they conducted tests to determine hydrocarbon impacts to the groundwater. 2015, they prepared a remedial action plan. 2016, they prepared the remedial design, remedial action work plan. And it's very easy to say these things, but the amount of work that went into that and coordinating with the state and determining the characterizing what's on site, it was a significant amount of time and effort. And I'm glad to see that we're near the end of this 10-year investment just related to the remediation. So as part of their scope of work for this next phase, the disposal of the site by the city and development of the site by the developer are the final phase of the project. So at the last council meeting, council approved the third amendment to the DDA with Noyen Properties. And Mr. Noyen and the company associated with that, they are ready to start remediation of the Feather River Mill site starting next week. So the remedial actions identified in the RDRA work plan need to be implemented. And so staff has acquired a proposal from Geosyntec to provide oversight of the implementation phase. So the scope of work includes quality assurance monitoring and sampling and data management and analysis. So you can imagine as the contractors out there excavating soil, trying to make sure that they are getting the extent of the contaminated soil, excuse me, that they are able to be our eyes and ears every single day in the field to make sure that it's being addressed. They're doing the air monitoring, and they are our insurance policy that at the end of the day, the site is going to be cleaned per the RDRA work plan and that we will get a clean closure from the state. So the fiscal impact, their proposal is $217,747, and we're requesting $24,000 in contingency. So staff is requesting a supplemental appropriation of unallocated general funds in the amount of $241,747. So with this, there are two recommendations. One is to adopt a resolution to award the contract to Geosyntec, and the second is to authorize the finance director to make the supplemental appropriation. With that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Through the mayor, thank you, Diane. I know you and I talked about this, but perhaps for the public's information, you might tell of the value of having this third party taking a look at what's going on down there and how that benefits the city.
Yeah, when you have a contaminated site, your end goal is to get clean closure from the state, so that the contamination is removed. You are free to then develop the site any way that, with any land use that you see fit for the property. And so with this property, since the city, the successor agency is the owner, we are tied to this property and the contamination of it until it's cleaned. And so we went through the state to get the RDRA work plan approved. The water board approved it. And at this point in time, we're now at the stage of being able to make sure that the contaminated soil is remediated and that we can obtain that clean closure. So having this third party as the oversight, like I said, is an insurance policy for us to make sure that the contractor's complying with the RDRA work plan. It provides assurances to the state that we are complying with the RDRA work plan, and it helps us succeed in getting that clean closure at the end of the day.
Definitely good information. And did I already ask for public comment, if any?
No, you didn't, right. But we have none.
Said so many times today. Nothing, okay. Any other questions, comments? Otherwise, we can go for a motion.
Through the mayor.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to move that we adopt a resolution awarding a professional services agreement to Geosyntec Consultants Incorporated of Rancho Cordova, California for remedial action implementation support for the Feather River Mills project in the amount of $217,747 plus $24,000 contingency, with the finding that is in the best interest of the city. Also, to authorize the finance director to make a supplemental appropriation of unallocated general funds in the amount of $241,747 to account number 901221-65502 Feather River Mills site development.
Second.
First and second to approve. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And none opposed. Thank you very much.